Hey there, everybody. It's Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and we are learning to play History Maker Baseball. It's Mets at Pittsburgh, Randy Tomlin versus now Wally Whitehurst, because we are starting the sixth inning. We're going to do 3 innings of playthrough in a slow fashion so you can get a feel for the game and how it plays. The score right now stands at 4-1 with the Pirates up. The Pirates came out swinging right off the bat, and Andy Van Slyke hit a solo home run in the first inning. And then in the second inning, it was a RBI double and an RBI triple that put the Pirates up 3-0. And by the third inning, it was actually an error allowed the fourth run to score, and the Pirates were up 4-0 until the top of the fifth, when the Mets, with a leadoff double and then an RBI single by Tommy Herr, were able to get on the board. So it's 4-1, top of the sixth. It's going to be Darryl Strawberry, Tim Teufel, and Howard Johnson. These are some classic names from the Mets 1986 team. And the way you play this is, of course, we have the book, and you can see it there. And then we're going to use our dice, 3d6 plus a decider die. So let's do that. Let's roll away. Very nice quality book, by the way. Very nice quality components. So 155 with a decider die. So let's put that, keep that there. So we go to 155. It's blank under the pitcher column. Then it's going to ask me if he has a home run king, and Darryl Strawberry gets a hold of one and drives it deep to right center field. And back goes the right fielder, Bobby Bowe, to the track, to the wall, looks up. And it's 4-2, Darryl Strawberry. And up comes Tim Teufel. Now, Tim Teufel has a interesting card. He's a semi-slugger, semi-home run king, semi-eager, semi-whiffer, semi-utility. So he's got a lot of unique qualities going on. It's a very unique game created by a designer who's just very, very extremely creative and knows how to create a game. You know, he just knows how to make it fun, how to, make it simple enough, but not too simple. Just overall a good game designer. And they have a lot of different games on their site, not just baseball. If you like hockey, I think they have hockey. I think they have golf. I think they have basketball's coming, and football, and on and on and on. All right, so it's Randy Tomlin versus Tim Teufel. Here's a pitch, and it's a 135. Now that's going to be unusual. That's going to be an unusual result. And once you learn some of the results, it goes a lot faster. So it's a blue 1 with a runner at nobody on. So right here, bases empty. It's going to be an umpire result. So let's look. The umpires are Don Denkinger at first base. Second base is Randy Marsh. Third base is Joe West. And behind the plate is John McSherry. I think McSherry was the umpire who passed away on the field, I believe. So that's going to be a 6-6, and that's going to be lenient umpire at third base. And he's semi-lenient. The decider die says he is lenient. So rules, towering drive, Nick's foul pole, home run. So that's a deep drive by Teufel to left field down the line. And is it or is it not? And it looks like Joe West is calling it a home run. So it's 4-3 now. Nope, it's 4-3 now. Back-to-back home runs. And here comes Howard Johnson. So the Mets are back in it. They were down 4-0. And it's 4-3 now. So they're going to come out and have a talk to Randy Tomlin. Now, this game also comes with some cool little unique colorful features of, you have manager cards here. You can play a manager card, and you can say, okay, argue with ump. That will have an effect. dugout chatter, that will have an effect. One-to-one pep talk before a batter comes to bat. That's cool. So I got to go through these cards and learn a little bit more about it, because as I'm becoming familiar with the game, that's usually how I do it. I start out very simple, and then I can keep on adding stuff as I go. That's how I learn stuff. All right, so it's going to be Howard Johnson against Randy Tomlin, who they're leaving in there. I mean, he was a semi-ace with double control, so he's a heck of a pitcher for them. And that is a 3.35 with a bullet. So a 3.35 wild. He is not. Sad sack. Is the batter sad sack? He is not. So that's going to be a line drive base hit and a stolen base. There goes Johnson. The throw down from Lavalier, and Johnson is safe. So the tying run is at second base. Single and a stolen base by Hojo. And that's going to be it for Randy Tomlin. Now, Randy Tomlin, as you can see, chicken scratch. I made that card. I made that card up real quick. It takes with a $9 little booklet, I guess you can call it, handout, booklet, whatever you want to call it. You can make up cards very, very quickly and easily. So if you need a player, if you really need a player, like I would need, he started the game, so I needed him. Actually, he started like 10 games. So you definitely need somebody like that, especially he started the games towards the end of the season in August and September. So we're going to go and look into we're going to change the pitcher, but we're going to have to pull a double switch. And we're going to bring in Carmelo Martinez to play first base, and he will go in that 9th slot. And to pitch, we are going to bring in Bob Kipper. So Bob Kipper comes in the top of the 6th inning. He replaces Tomlin, and he will be facing O'Brien with a runner at second base. We're going to make that double switch right now. It's going to be the new first baseman, and that is going to be, like I said, Carmelo Martinez. And the pitcher spot is going to become the 6th spot. All right. And here's a pitch to O'Brien. Say 3.34 with no blank. So for this particular batter, he's going to be an ace, and a 3.34 ace he is. So that's popped up right side. And the first baseman, the new first baseman, is going to get tested. Carmelo Martinez, and he's right there, one away. 4-3 ball game. The Mets had back-to-back home runs and then a single. And we're going to have to bring in a pinch hitter here for the Mets. Who's it going to be? And then we're going to bring in Jeff Innes. Darryl Boston is going to pinch hit. All right, so Darryl Boston's up. Here in the top of the 6th inning. This is a lunchtime game. I got a lunch break, and I'm using my lunch to play a game. or to play at least 3 innings of the game. All right, so Darryl Boston against Bob Kipper. And the Mets will have a new pitcher as well. We'll write him in. Here's a pitch. It's a 146 with a bullet. Let's see what happens. So he's no longer an ace. 146 with a bullet, and it's going to be a flash. He's semi-flash. The bullet says he is flash, and it's a strikeout. So he strikes out. 2 outs now. He strikes out the pinch hitter Boston, and up comes Keith Miller, who is 2 for 3 with a stolen base. And here it goes. Here's the pitch from Bob Kipper. It's a 126, and that is going to be a fresh. He is fresh. That's lined and caught by the second baseman, Wally Backman, the ex-Met. So it's L4. That will retire the side. The Mets pick up 2 runs on 3 hits, and the Pirates lead it by a score of 4-3, going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Now let me just bring in this other side here. There we go. Got everything in there. Okay, so it's going to be Jeff Innes facing the bottom of the order, Lavalier. I think that's it's probably not the way you pronounce it, but that's how it should be pronounced. And it's a 1-1-12 with a new pitcher, Flash. Is he Flash? He is not Flash. Sad sack. Batter is not Sad sack, so it's a check with scorer. And let's go down here to check with the scorer. We're going to roll 1d6. It's a 5, and it's going to be an error charge to the second baseman. So it's a ground ball. He is a lefty, so he bounces one to second. Bobbled by, who's over there? By Tommy Herr. Throw to first, not in time. It's going to be an E4. Second error of the game for the Mets. And now it's Carlos Martinez. Carmelo Martinez. All right, so here's a pitch. And it's a 345. That's how you read it. You read it in order. 3, 4, 5 with a bullet. So 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Is Carmelo a good eye? He is not. So it's going to be a strikeout. But it's a blue strikeout. So that's going to take us to the right now chart for the next one. And here that you can see that right there. Gonna roll 2d6, and it's a 5-6 for the next batter, the leadoff batter, who is Wally Backman. 5-6, hot pitcher. He did just strike somebody out, so he is hot, shows his best stuff, retires the side in alternating groundouts. So we will do a groundout. Backman is a switch hitter. He's batting against a righty. He's batting from the left side, so he'll bounce out to the first baseman. And then Jay Bell is a righty, so he'll bounce out to shortstop, and that retires the side. So there was an error, no runs, no hits, and we move to the top of the 7th inning. Kipper's still in there. All right, here goes the pitch from Kipper. It's a 2-4-5. You read it this way: 2-4-5 and a bullet. It's a blank there against the pitcher column. Against the batter column, a 2-4-5 says if he's a hero, he's a semi-hero. The bullet says he is a hero. That's line. Base hit left field, played on a hop by the left fielder, Barry Bonds. I wonder how many times I said Bobby Bonds in these 3 games. So leadoff man is on. That's the tying run. So Magadan is on at first. Tommy Herr is going to bunt. Here's the bunt chart right here. You roll the 1. That's safe at first. Runners advance. Roll decide or die for ruling. Single or error. Okay, so it's a single. If it's a bullet, nope. So it's an error. And we'll just write the error down. It doesn't matter who right now. I don't keep track of that anyway. But it is an error. Say it's the pitcher. So both teams have 2 errors today. Runners on first and second. Here's Kevin McReynolds. That's a 156. It's a blank there. Ask me if he's a whiffer. He is not. It's going to be outfield drama. We need 2 dice for that. Outfield drama says 56. 56 left field iron. No, he's gold. Otherwise, a looping fly ball that lands in the glove, fly out. Nobody advances on that to left field. All right, so we go back to the regular charts, 4 and 5, pages 4 and 5. Gonna roll all 4 dice, and here's Darryl Strawberry. 2 on, 1 out. So 124 with a bullet. So it's a 1, 2, 4. And ask me, is he control? He is not control. Eager. He is not eager. It's going to be a base on balls. And that will load the bases. That's going to be it for Kipper. We're going to bring in Bob Patterson. Bob Patterson to face Tuffle. Tuffle bats righty. Patterson is also a righty. Oh, no, Patterson is a lefty. Who's up next? Switch hitter. And after that, it's a righty. Shouldn't we bring in a righty here instead of, so hold on a second. I acted too soon, really not knowing the players all that well. Should have known that. Let's see. Ted Power is going to come in, and we'll save Patterson for the lefties. So Ted Power is going to come in with the bases loaded. He's going to face Tim Tuffle. One out. And the Mets are down by a run. Here goes. That's a 2-2-6. And the 2-2-6 is going to be, a batter hit by pitch. But the decided die says no. Cleanup batter. He is not the cleanup batter. That would be 3 and 4. And I designate the 4. So it's a fly ball left field unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. We use the decided die, I believe. Yes, so we got to roll it again. And he is a whiffer. He strikes out. So Tuffle strikes out. Great pitch by Ted Power. All right. All right, here comes Hojo. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. So 125. 125 says, is he a struggler? No. Patient. Batter is not patient. And it's going to be, is he a whiffer? Nope. So it's going to be a ground ball to third base. Third baseman King steps on the bag. with a force, and that retires the side. So it's basically a hit, an error, and a walk, and the Mets leave the bases loaded. No runs on one hit. We go to the bottom of the seventh. And it's still Jeff Innes. He's still in there. Second inning of work. He's pitching to Van Slyke. And it's a 3.55 with a bullet. And a 3.55 says struggler. He's not a struggler. Champion. He's not a champion. Van Slyke is not a champion. So it's a whiffer, semi-whiffer. The side guy says he is. He strikes out. So Slyke goes down swinging, and that's one out. Here's Bobby Bonilla against Jeff Innes. So 145 with no bullet. 145, asked me if he's a struggler. He is not. Yeah, it's going to be a ground ball. He's a batting left, so that'll be a ground ball to first. Flips to the pitcher, covering. 2 outs. And here's Barry Bonds. Innes winds and deals. And it's a 2-3-4. 2-3-4 runner on base. No, it's a hot batter. Is Barry Bonds a hot batter? He is not. That would be Lavalier. And the 2-3-4 is going to result in a pop-up to the left side. Third baseman over, makes the catch. And that's 3 up, 3 down. That retires the side. No runs, no hits. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. It's going to be O'Brien, a pinch hitter. And then the top of the order. So the last half inning we're going to do during our lunch break. Ted Powers still in there. And let's do it. Here's Charlie O'Brien. Charlie O'Brien today is 1 for 3 with a run scored and a double. 1-1-4, fresh he is. He bounces one to the shortstop. That is Jay Bell up with it and throws out O'Brien, 1 down. And we're going to need a pinch hitter again. And who's it going to be for the Mets? It's going to be Greg Jeffries. All right, let's do this. Here's a pitch from Powers. Jeffries is a switch hitter. So 136 and a 136. Ask me if he's an ace. He is not. Whiffer or cold. He's neither. And that's going to be infield drama. We're going to roll 2 dice on the infield drama chart. And that's a 1-4. It says first baseman Iron, perhaps. Who's at first base? Carmelo is at first base, and I do not believe he's Iron. I think he's a blank. Let's see. He is blank. Okay. So 1-4, first baseman Iron. No, otherwise play easy ground out. So Jeffries bounces one to first. Easy play for Martinez. And here comes a leadoff batter. Keith Miller. I don't remember him. I'd like to see a baseball card. See if I can remember him. Today he's 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles and a stolen base. All right. Pitch from Power. So 135. We're gonna check the unusual play chart. And that is a mini ballpark result. So we're gonna roll on that. And it says 25. It says small ballpark. No. Otherwise caught near the left field fence, fly out. So it's a deep fly ball to the fence. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Mets. And that's it for this playthrough. I hope you got a feel. The ballpark card, of course, is big. It's artificial turf, so you get ballpark cards in this game. You get umpires in this game. You get a ton of a mother load of different, a variety of different plays with narrative. It's qualities based rather than just, it's not a card with just numbers on it. Players are stars, flash, they have control. They're sad sacks, they're utility players, they're scrappers, they're eager, they're whiffers. So it's a fun game if you like language and you enjoy language, and it gives you a really realistic kind of result. For example, right now the score is 4-3. We're in the bottom of the 8th, and you know what? We're gonna need a new pitcher now for the Mets, and we're gonna bring in bottom of the 8th. We're gonna bring in Franco. Haven't used him yet. So let's use Franco. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't really use him though, because I'm going to bring in Ron Darling because he's my closer, and we are away. So we're still only in the Mets could score in the top of the 9th, and then we'll need him. So not Franco. We're going to bring in Ron Darling, who was in the bullpen towards September, pitching out of the bullpen. This is his last year with the Mets, I think, or the next to last year with the Mets. So Ron Darling is going to face the pitcher. This is where the pitcher is. So we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. And then we got a bunch of lefties coming on. Not really. All right, we're going to bring in RJ Reynolds as a pinch hitter. RJ Reynolds. All right, let's do it. So Jeff Ennis is still in there. No, Ron Darling is in there. Excuse me. Here's Ron Darling. Here's a pitch from Darling. It's a 146 flash. He is flash, and he strikes out RJ Reynolds. Bottom of the 8th. 4-3 game. Jeff King is next. Ron Darling looks in for the signs. Winds and deals. It's a 4-4-6 with a bullet. You read the lower ones first, so it's 4-4-6 and a bullet. Oh. So let's see. 4-4-6 asked me, is Darling a star? He is not. Is the batter star a Sasak utility, or so Jeff King is a slugger and an eager, so he is neither. And then he lines one to right field for a base hit, and if he's active, he is not. So it's a 1-out single off of Darling, and that's going to take us to the red mini chart, which is the player experience chart for the next batter. Next batter is a semi-icon. Going to roll 2d6, and it's a 56. Icon pitcher. He is an icon pitcher. Fool's batter with an off-speed pitch. It's skied in the infield. And that's a shortstop. Makes the catch. Johnson for out number 2. And now comes Carmelo Martinez. Pitch from Darling, 244. 244 asked me if he's an ace. He is not an ace. Is the batter a champion? He is not a champion. He's a semi-whiffer. The side of the die says yes, so he swings and misses at a Darling fastball. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Mets, and it's last licks for the Mets. We're going to bring in the Pittsburgh closer. And he's going to face Magadan, Herr, and Reynolds. And the Pittsburgh closer is Bill Landrum. He was their closer. It says it on the card, but I also looked it up. And he's going to be facing, like I said, Magadan, Herr, and Reynolds here in the top of the ninth inning. The Mets are down by 1 run. They lost both games of a doubleheader. And now this is the third game of the series. So the Mets really need to get this. Here's a pitch. It's a 346 with a bullet. 346 with a bullet. Let's see what happens. And a 346 is a blank against the pitcher. The batter column, it's asked me if he's eager. He is not eager, and it's going to be a base on balls. So the tying run is on at first. Tommy Herr. And we are going to bunt again. And that's a 3. It's a good bunt. Right to the first baseman. Second time Herr bunts in this game. And the tying run is at second. McReynolds up. Pitch to McReynolds. 124. He's got control. So ground out to short. Runner will hold at second base. And here's Darryl Strawberry. Pitch from Landrum. This is the Mets are down to their final out. 2-2-6. 2-2-6 is a hit by pitch. Oh, and Strawberry gets plunked. That puts the go-ahead run on base. So it's first and second. And that's going to bring up Tim Teufel. 2 outs, top of the ninth. 4-3 Pirates. Mets have runners on first and second. And here's the pitch from Bill Landrum, the closer, to Tim Teufel, the right-handed infielder for the Mets. It's a 3-4-4. See what that's going to look like. And a 3-4-4 is going to ask me if the pitcher is prospect. He is not. It's going to ask me if the batter has a patient. He does not. And that's going to be popped up right side. Backing up a few steps is the second baseman, Backman. And that's the ball game, folks. Mets lose 3 in a row to the Pirates. And there was no runs, no hits in that last half inning. The Pirates win it 4-3. The victory goes to, let's see. Victory will go. He won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Victory will go to Tomlin. Loss for the Mets will go to Valera. And that's it. This is History Maker Baseball. This is Tony Porter. And I'm glad you can make it to check out our Learn to Play series. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.